In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the flywheel effect is and how some of the biggest companies in the world, which you know, Google, Uber, Amazon, use this exact system in order to have exponential growth in their business, and why a platform called Skool.com is about to unlock this growth flywheel effect. So, jumping right into the video, my name is Ryan Duncan. I have won the Skool Games before, and that basically means I won a business event with Alex Hormozi by affiliating people to this platform called Skool.com, which you'll see in the description below. But getting back to it. So when you have a flywheel effect, it all starts with creating traffic. When you create traffic, you have sellers. Sellers create more selection. Selection creates a better experience. And then as this goes round and round and round, you end up with lower costs and lower prices. So taking a platform like Amazon, for instance, the more traffic Amazon gets, the more of those people in the traffic that there are will create more people selling on Amazon. And when more people sell on Amazon, it creates more selection. When you have more selection, selection turns into a better experience. And the one thing that you always want to remember, you might not be able to see this here, but it says, for every one customer, the experience must get better. Now, I have taken this concept from someone that I would consider a mentor and a good friend, Sam Ovens, and I wanted to explain this because Sam said this about 6 years ago, and I was just looking at it before, and it's exactly where Skool is at right now. Skool used a lot of exponential growth from Alex Hormozi, where he created a lot of traffic, which ended up putting a lot of sellers on the Skool platform. And with the more sellers that they had creating community, then more selection happened at the same time. And so with more selection, the experience got better. With the experience getting better, there was more traffic. Now, Skool's gone through a foundational flywheel effect, which means their growth has actually slowed down a bit. Why? They worked on making sure that the experience for every one customer that they got was always becoming better. But now that they've gone through that process, and a few things are happening in the industry, such as if you're on Skool, you would have seen that Alex Hormozi is about to launch his book, then you would know that there is going to be a lot more traffic with a lot more sellers and a lot more selection coming. But the best thing is to enable the growth even further, Skool needs to do something to lower the costs and lower the prices to make the experience better again, hence creating the flywheel effect. And now what that looks like from an exponential growth standpoint is Skool now is right about here. But as soon as they unlock lower costs and lower prices, I can guarantee you their growth will be exponential. And so the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because when you're building your business, you need to understand, are you building something that looks like this? Now, my business, as of where it is right now today, is actually what Sam Ovens calls the anti-flywheel, because with every new person I work with, more of my time is taken. So actually the experience for a new client means that I spend less time on them, which inherently would mean that they would get a lesser result. Now, we're very focused on having results, and we have team members to make sure that the experience stays the same, if not better, than the previous client that joined. But when I was looking at this process, I was thinking, how do I build something on Skool.com that actually allows me to have traffic, sellers, selection, and experience? And what I actually think it is by creating an in-person community, an IRL community where people meet up in person, but you base it on a location. Now, not many people have done location-based communities in this way, if any at all. But I'm based here in Koh Samui, Thailand, and one thing that we're building is the Koh Samui community, where we enable businesses on the island to actually advertise in the community who act as the sellers, which will give us more selection. And with more selection, the people that look at this community that want to fly out here and go jet skiing or rent a bike or potentially buy a house, retire here, their experience will be better. And with their experience getting better, more traffic will come. With more traffic, more sellers, more selection, and better experience. The best thing is, we can actually just keep the cost low already because it only costs $100 a month to have a community, and it means that the prices will always be low as well. So we can actually create the same effect just by creating one community on Skool.com. So if you want to do that, make sure you click the link below and create a community today. And just keep in mind that you should build something like this if you want to have exponential growth in your business.